Excuse me. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Cheers. So, the theme of the day is we're up and we're doing stuff. I don't know if you're up and doing stuff, but when you get up and doing stuff, you can have a good morning. And I say it like that because the husband works the third shift, and he just got off of work. So he's getting ready to go to bed. So technically, even though the sun is up, it is his evening right now. And then his morning will be at like 5 or 6 o'clock this afternoon, this evening. That's when his morning is. So you can have your morning at different times of the day. It's not always, just when the sun comes up, it's morning. You can have your morning whenever you want. Cheers. But when you get up in the morning, wherever your morning falls, then get up and do stuff for yourself. And I haven't done a whole lot for anyone else right now so far today, but I've done a lot for myself. And a lot being, I drank coffee, I watched my show, and I knitted. I am still working on this hood. I'm working on this hood, and it's a whole lot bigger than what it was before. But I finally started really getting the hang of this stitch right here, this fancy stuff right here. And I think it's so amazing. Like, it looks so beautiful on the inside, or on the outside and on the inside. Let's see. Can't really see it there. Let's see. I don't know. Anyhow, so it's pretty fabulous. And this seems softer than my other one. I'm going to show you the difference. There's that, which is it's stretchy. It's very stretchy and stuff, but it's only worked with one yarn all the way through. And this one is worked with 2 yarns all the way through. See the difference? There's a huge difference, and there's a huge feel difference. It's the same yarn, but this one feels softer than this one. They're both soft in their own right, but this one feels a little bit more rough than this one does. This one feels like it would be better on my face. And that's the whole point, is that these hoods, it's a hood. You take the extended long part, like there's the hood that goes over your head. There's the hood part. And you take this extended piece and you flip it on the inside. And then when you put it on, it's like a scarf on the inside. Let's see. Put my hand up in there. There we go. And so when you put the hood on, it's like a little mini scarf on the inside of your hood. And so when this one is up and going, that's what it's going to look like. But then this one, I don't know if I can do it yet. I can. But when this one is up, and I don't know why I'm making them. I'm just making them for the hell of it because I thought it was cool. So I'm making them. Let's do this. But this is what I'm doing for me. Like, when I do stuff like this, it's purely for me. It's not technically for anyone else. I mean, if other people want to buy it, great, fine, perfect. But if they don't, I don't care. I really don't, because I'm going to knit anyway. So then when this one is up over, it's going to look a little different. It's going to look like it's got, I don't know, tentacles and stuff on the inside. I think it's cooler, way cooler. Anyhow, so that's what I'm doing for myself this morning. So on a Sunday, get up and do some stuff for yourself. Today is the husband's birthday, so happy birthday to the husband. I've already told him a couple of times over the entire weekend. And so that's what we're doing today. And instead of, we're not doing a big 50th birthday bash like they used to do back in the day. I don't know why we don't do those things anymore, but we're not doing that. So he's 50, and that made me think of Molly Shannon. I'm 50. She's all over the place. I'm 50. So either way, the husband's celebrating his birthday by going to bed. I don't know if he's, asleep yet. Like right now when the husband gets off work, like right now is like 6 o'clock in the evening for him. Like this time right now is like 6 o'clock in the evening for the husband. So, we don't always go to bed at 6 o'clock in the evening when you're up at first thing in the morning at 5 o'clock in the morning. If you're up at 5 o'clock in the morning, you don't go to bed at 6 o'clock in the evening. I mean, sometimes you do, and sometimes you take a nap at 6 o'clock in the evening. But then generally we stay up a little later. A lot of us do to, 9, 10 o'clock in the evening. Between 8 and 10 o'clock in the evening is when a lot of people just go to sleep. So that's what the husband does. He has, he walks around, does a few things here, does a few things there, and then he goes to sleep about noon. Noon is his like 10 p.m. So it's taken me a while to get used to that. I used to be a real witch about him sleeping throughout the day. I was like, wait a minute. But I've become easier with not bugging him while he sleeps. Cheers. And generally, I don't have to worry about anyone bugging me while I sleep, unless one of the kids calls at 1:30 in the morning. So, I'm not really inspirational today. At least I haven't found any inspiration just yet. And, that could change in the next 5 minutes. Inspiration can come wherever. Oh, look, I just got inspiration. If you're looking for inspiration on any given day, in any given moment, all you have to do is... Maybe I just squirreled myself. I don't know. But like we're always looking for inspiration. And maybe if you're not looking for inspiration, that's okay. But like inspiration can happen just like that. There it is. Inspiration can happen just like that. You could be like, I don't know, randomly walking about, being la 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 la, like Jan Brady, la 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 la, and all of a sudden inspiration hits, and then you've got a different idea to do something different in a different way that no one else has ever thought of before. And maybe they have, but maybe you're doing it differently. Who knows? So on a Sunday, even if you don't find inspiration, like I have not and have, you can be looking for inspiration and then be like, oh, well, whatever. If I don't have inspiration, oh, well. And then all of a sudden, in that instant, inspiration hits. So maybe that was my inspiration to talk about something that is inspiring because it is what it is. So on a Sunday, even if you don't have any inspiration, still find some things to feel grateful for. And I'm not talking about like, yeah, I guess I'm grateful for this. And yeah, I guess I'm grateful for waking up, whatever. So when you do your gratitude like that, like it's a chore, then you're not going to feel very good with it. But instead, put some actual intention into, ooh, I feel grateful because I got something done, or I feel grateful. And look, I don't have to be productive all the time. I don't have to be getting something done in order to feel grateful. I'm uber grateful that I woke up, that my heart's beating, and I'm uber grateful that the kid is up and her heart's beating, and I'm uber grateful that we're all up and our hearts are beating. Excuse me. And feel that gratitude, because why not? Also, be your own magic and find your own magic somewhere, somehow. And sometimes that magic is escaping you, and sometimes it's right around the corner, and you just don't know yet. So, and when good things happen that you didn't expect, I kind of like to think of that as its own magic. Like the things that unexpectedly happen that are really, really great, that is unexpected magic. So I absolutely love it. I adore it. So I'm starting on cookies this week, and then my grandma walks out this morning and says, hey, can you make up some little cakes for something she's got going on Thursday? I'm like, yeah, I guess I can do that. I'm doing the cookies, so now I'm doing the cakes. Inspiration hit and magic hit. So I get to do that for grandma. Also, be your own sunshine, because tomorrow isn't promised to anyone. And I really feel like everyone needs a daily reminder to be your own sunshine, to find your things to feel grateful for. I need a daily reminder. And so if I need a daily reminder to start feeling grateful and getting that practice in on myself, others could use a reminder as well. A pleasant, gentle reminder. And sometimes I'm not pleasant and sometimes I'm not gentle. But I do try to get it out there pleasantly and gently. that we all need to remember to be grateful, to find our own magic, and to be our own sunshine. Because no one's going to tell you, oh, you, unless it's me, I will tell you that you got to be, find things to feel grateful for. But random people on the street, they're not going to say, hey, find something to feel grateful for, jerk. They're not going to do that to you. A lot of people still use negative names to describe people. Don't do that to yourself either, because that will bounce off of them and come back to you. So watch your words. And if you think someone's a jerk, call them Buttercup. Call them Buttercup. If you feel like someone's being a real witch, call them Buttercup. Switch it up. Switch up your words for better results. So that's all I got for today. I hope everyone has a great, lovely, amazing Sunday. Remember, find your things to feel grateful for, even if it's that you get up and feed yourself or your heart's beating. Find your own magic, be your own magic, and be your own sunshine, because tomorrow isn't promised. Get those 3 things done and put them on your to-do list. Make a to-do list and put those things on your to-do list. Find something to feel grateful for. Be your own magic. Find your own magic and be your own sunshine. And sometimes writing it down really helps. In fact, they say a lot of times writing it down really helps. Make yourself a to-do list. Put those things on your to-do list, and also put, drink coffee and wake up in the morning. And then look, you'll have 5 things done before you even get going. Maybe even before you finish your first cup of coffee, you will have some stuff on your to-do list done. So, and I really don't have a to-do list today, except I'm to-doing for myself. I made to do some dishes. I made to do some laundry. No, maybe not laundry. I don't know. Maybe some laundry. But to do things, get some things to do done. And like tomorrow, I'm going to be starting cookie dough. And I'm making mint chocolate chip and pistachio, maybe just pistachio. Mint chocolate chip and pistachio for St. Patrick's Day are the flavors. So I'll be starting to mix up those tomorrow. But before I can start mixing up those tomorrow, I got to make sure all my space is ready to go before I even begin mixing. Because I don't like cleaning in the middle of doing that stuff. And I will mix up all my dough, and then I'll clean the dishes. And then I'll do something else, and then I'll clean the dishes. So it is what it is. So I hope everyone has a great, lovely, amazing Sunday. Cheers. Steve out.